Look at that, Ange.
Oh, shit.
Look at that. So let's put that on there.
Look for bite on there. Look at that. Angela, look at that. Hello, everyone. This is Angie Thomas with PrideIsHome.com here at Keller, Williams, Jackson Heights, Landmark 2. Today we bring you a special guest, Lou from Freedom Mortgage. And today's topic is about first-time home buyer, how to start the process and get things started. So with Lou being here, he's going to give you guys some excellent tips on how to pursue, home ownership. So Lou, thanks for joining us today. All right. So pretty much as a realtor, I get a lot of questions on how do I start the process of home ownership, or the most funny one I always get, I have to save money to buy a house. But usually it's not that way. Nobody's saving $100,000 or $200,000 to purchase a house. It's always a game plan.
Right.
So can you kind of tell us on what's the process entail when someone's thinking about purchasing a home?
Right. Well, you got to know what your financial profile is beforehand. So the pre-approval process is where you start. That's when you bring all your relevant financial documents to the table. Usually it's 1 month recent pay stubs, 2 years tax returns and W-2s. You show 60 days in terms of bank statements showing down payment money and also your closing costs. That really helps the banker set a profile together and sort of get you pre-approved. You know what you can afford, you know what your monthly payment is, and you know exactly what your purchasing power is. So that's step one, okay? Step two would be actually then to sit down, meet with a realtor. And
like myself.
Like you, and see exactly what the client or where the client wants to live, what they expect out of a property, and those things, and sort of marry it with the pre-approval that they have.
Okay. So just to play off that note, that the second point that you said is to sit down with the realtor so they could actually, set up a game plan in order for them to purchase that house. But what would you say to those who feel that they want to go look for a house first before they get the pre-approval?
I mean, I get that a lot. In our industry, it's always they want to go for the tangible object and not work in the intangible situation.
Exactly.
But what happens is this: you would if you did do that, you would look at a property, come back to a guy like me, then we would say, okay, fine, you couldn't afford that property, and it's like a deflating feeling to the client.
So it's more like they're kind of wasting time.
Right.
They're their own worst enemy.
Yeah, they're looking for something that they can't afford, or looking for something and thinking about paying for it later, and you never want to be in that situation, especially when houses are involved.
Exactly.
Because emotions get involved. I mean, this is their most important purchase of their lifetime. So you really want to think smart about it, and you really want to know. The key to the knowing is how much you have to come down, how much you have to come to the table with, down payment, closing costs, right? Also, you want to know what your monthly payment is, because that's important. Because at the end of the day, you want to be able to pay for whatever house that you get. A bank can pre-approve you, but there is also a lifestyle payment as well. There are other things involved in a monthly payment. I may pre-approve you for $3,000, but you're thinking, and the client, they might be thinking, hey, $2,500 might be better for me.
Exactly.
Because I have other stuff going on. So it's really good to discover that in the beginning, and it also helps the realtor find houses that are more in their price range and in their sort of the areas that they want. Exactly.
Well, that does serve an important part, because me personally, I'd rather for my customer or my client, whoever I'm dealing with at the point, if it's a client, they should already be pre-approved, or if I have set up an appointment with a mortgage broker in order for them to get to that step. But I always encourage them, if it's a customer coming in that state that they want to look at the property first, I always tell them to listen. It's better that you go speak with a mortgage broker and get the pre-approval first,
right,
in order so we know what we're looking at.
Right.
We don't want to just chase something that we know you may not be able to acquire.
I mean, listen, most of everybody's most valuable commodity is time, and you don't want to be wasting their time and your time going to look for something,
especially not my time. That's one of my struggles. I don't
going to look for something
wasted.
that's not out there and not in their price range, and it's not in their wheelhouse. Because some people feel one way when they look at a property, but then they feel another way when they come back to me and say, okay, it's a $5,000 payment. They feel differently about that property.
Okay.
So it's really important the pre-approval process, I can't stress it enough. If it's done properly, it really prepares the client to purchase. Okay? If it's done, I mean, a pre-approval process for me takes about an hour because it's not only about the documentation, it's also about managing what their expectations are.
Okay, so with that being said, Lou, can you tell the people how they can get in contact with you? So in case they're ready to inquire to take that first step, how can they reach you?
Definitely. You can contact me at 718-354-6664. I answer all mortgage questions. I mean, if you have any questions, even if you're pre-approved previously, I'll answer any kind of mortgage questions. Again, the phone number is 718-354-6664. My name's Mujica, and I'm from Freedom Mortgage.
All right. Thank you, and I hope this has been helpful. And again, you can reach me at Angee.thomaskw, pridishome.com, and for realtor needs, 347-815-3899. Thank you. Because freedom lies in being bold.